Okay, can you hear us now? No. Okay, right, you keep talking just for a sec. Let's have a look.
Wayne has said no sound.
No sound,
No
still
sound.
no sound. Okay, so Wayne, thank you Wayne for telling us there's no sound, but you can't hear me saying there's no sound either. So,
Danielle, can you hear it now?
yes.
Right, there we go. I am so sorry for all of that. We have just said loads of stuff and you haven't heard a word of it. And that's because my Bluetooth was actually still on my phone. So there's no point in running through everything. I am just going to go over a little bit about Phil, because Phil is another his new team member. Hi everyone, one entity here by the way.
Hi everyone, I'm Phil for the intro from Claire.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. Okay, so yeah, Phil is very similar to me. We're both mediums, but you are...
Psychic and spiritualist and 5th generation. So it's great to be here. It's nice to be invited along. This is going to be the first of many. We're already excited about tonight, aren't we, Claire?
Yeah, really excited.
The team have all had a good walk around, and in fact, tell them what the experience was. We was taking some pictures upstairs at the venue earlier on.
Yeah, that was actually strange. So we're taking some pictures. I've looked back into the photo, which we will put on the page tomorrow. There is a TV screen, so straight away you can think: is it glare? Is it a dummy behind us? Because there's lots of figures in there, isn't there?
But there was nothing. Yeah.
And there was nothing.
Nothing
and there
in
is a
shot.
man. So we've took it again though, haven't we? We
Yeah.
took the photo again just to double check, and there's nothing there. And John has also got a photo of somebody looking out of the window at the top.
Oh, really?
Yep, yep.
So what you missed earlier when we had no sound is that Claire and I in particular have not spoken to John to get an idea about the premises or the history, so we're going to have a wander around and try and get a feel of what's going on and see what entities or energies we experience here tonight. But already, just from when we went upstairs, there's a presence, and actually in that first room on the right, when you go through, there's definitely a drop in temperature. There's an energy there, so it's going to be really interesting to
It is, can't
to
we?
go around shortly.
I think what we need to do is speak to John and ask him to turn the lights off now, John.
We'll do that. I'm just finishing one little bit off.
How dare you? See what I mean? Even now. So what we'll do then, whilst they're finishing off their interview, if we just have a little walk around, all of us, in the light, so you can actually see the place for yourself. Should we do that?
Yeah.
I think definitely down the street, on the outside street, to get a feel of the outside of the
let's have a
outside
little
of the
look then.
building.
Okay. Right then,
And this
let's
is,
have a look.
you can just tell from this building straight away that the history is centuries and centuries old.
Yeah, it's just got a feel, hasn't it? It's almost got, it's going to sound really stupid, but I think to a medium as well, it's got a smell. It's got a really...
You pick up on it straight away, you pick up on
Yeah.
the smell. And of course, if you look at it, it's an old Tudor building, so you've got the old natural beams here that have certainly taken some wear and tear. And the bits in between is what we relate to as the wattle and daub, so there'll be twigs and branches intertwined underneath here and then packed with mud and clay that builds.
And that's got history in itself anyway, hasn't it? So it's just an amazing building full stuff, isn't it? Okay. So we'll just quickly take you through and just show you a little bit. Shall we just quickly give them a glimpse?
I've still got my cup of tea. I've still got my cup of tea in hand.
Okay, so this area, we'll just take you up the stairs. Obviously, this is where the cameras, the CCTV is going to be. So tonight, what we'll be doing is showing you how the CCTV is actually progressing, and if anything's been caught on any of the screens. So
Hello, watchers.
there you go. You can have a look. So there's Danielle. There's
Hello.
Mommy Jay. Hello. And there's Daddy Jay.
Hi everybody. And here they are, armed with notepads and pens. There's the camera system that's going to pick up any changes in atmosphere and movement within the rooms. It picks up the top of the stairs here where there's been some known activity,
Yes,
I'm told.
Yeah, you were watching that closely.
And what sort of things will you be looking for this evening?
Orbs, And here especially, there's lots of kind of flickering and shadows being seen, so we're going to watch for shadows here and here orbs.
Lovely. Okay. And of course, if you haven't watched before, orbs are the presence of energies that shift around. So energy doesn't always come in the form of a person or a shape. It can turn into energy balls, and you'll see those move around on the screen. Normally infrared picks those up very well, but sometimes when you're in the room, you'll see those moving around as well. So we're hoping to get a fair few of those tonight. That's going to be nice.
It definitely is.
I'm not sure how we're going to get upstairs, Claire. We're going to
go round the other way.
Oh, we're going the other way. There you are. We don't need to climb over here. I was looking forward to
Thank you
that.
so much. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
I'm worried about him.
Bless them. Yeah, so obviously they're going to be working really hard. They're going to be working really hard in there for the night. And also, if you see anything again, I mean, I know we go through this every time we do a live, but if you see something or if you hear something, just let us know. Even though we won't be answering it, Danielle will be. Okay, she can then communicate with us and let us know what you've seen, and we can go back to the area and we can reassess the whole thing, can't we?
Exactly. The great thing is you are our eyes and ears also. We will be here and experience, and we'll try and explain to you exactly what we feel, the energy, the tension, the smells, if there's any aromas or bad smells that often you get with activity. And we'll try and get that across to you as much as possible. Claire will definitely be tuning in. I'll be supporting Claire. And that's it really. We're a team. It's you and us, and we're going to share this experience together with our beautiful team here.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight, aren't we, guys? A lot of fun. Okay, that is cool. So, just thinking now, do we go and get our Jeff?
Yeah, we'll get Jeff, who's doing.
Get our Jeff. And
Hopefully we've finished interviewing.
I know, I think this is the longest interview ever. But whilst we're outside, I mean, come and have a look at the rest of this building, because it's absolutely amazing.
The character here is incredible. And of course you get a feel of what it would have been like back in the 12th century it goes back to. So we're talking hundreds and hundreds of years of history, and you think of the people that have been through these streets. One of the things that I pick up from straight away when we was inside is a feeling of torment and torture and actually a lot of death, which would actually make sense going back to the times of the plague. And of course the Tudors were known for not being the nicest. You had the rich and you had the poor, and many of the poor, you know, they'd done the slightest thing wrong and it'd be off with their head.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I did say to you earlier as well, didn't I, that when we walked into the building, I could smell burning. It wasn't a very pleasant smell. It was like burning flesh, and I instantly picked up on a little girl. So again, I don't know until we, at the end of this, when we speak to John, and find out, because he's been doing the history now. That's where John has been, and that's where Jeff has been. They've been doing an interview on the history of this place, and also things that John, who owns this building, has actually gone through. So we don't know any of that yet. But it's definitely a little girl, and the way I saw her was, unfortunately, in the way that she was killed. It wasn't pleasant. She didn't come back as a perfectly formed little girl. She came back as a burnt child, which is horrible to say.
So she burnt in some kind of fire.
Yeah, but I could smell that as soon as we walked in, and I felt her as soon as we walked through the door. And there's definitely a man upstairs. Now, I actually got a feeling that this man was the sort of man that would grab a bottom. I think he quite likes the ladies.
Yeah.
So again, that'd be interesting as the night goes on, especially if all you ladies get your bottoms felt. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? So yeah, but obviously we'll pick this up as we go along, won't we? I think we need to get them going.
We do.
You know,
I think
we need to get these lights off, and we need to start. What do you think?
I think we're ready for it, Claire. We're ready for it.
I think we are. Do you want to go and get them, Kayla? Yeah. And tell them that we need these lights off and we need to get in this building very quickly.
One of the exciting things about going round a building like this is it's stooped with so much history. and there's been so many energies and entities that will have come through here, and from what I feel straight away, there's probably been a fair amount of death in this building and around this building. But when you're talking over 800 years, then of course you're going to expect that. But you know, we went through the times of the bubonic plague. But it's interesting you mentioned about the smell of burning, because when I went upstairs I could smell a burning smell when I got to the top of the stairs where we've set up the cameras. So that's two independent feelings, and we walked around separately initially, didn't we? So
just to get a feeling, wasn't it really? So yeah. Right, John. Hello, John.
Hello.
Is it possible to turn the lights off so we can go into
We
this
certainly
beautiful
can do that,
building?
yeah.
Oh,
Thank you
wow.
very much. Right, okay.
And if you're wondering why we ask for the lights to be turned off, often when you're doing this kind of activity, spirit likes to come out when it's dark and the light has sort of dimmed. Natural light has dimmed, and that also means the light inside, and that's where you'll pick up more of the orbs and the entities and spirit taking place. That's what we're hoping for, and that's what we're looking forward to experiencing. So stick with us, and we're gonna share that journey, aren't we?
We certainly are. Okay then, so we just need Jeff, and then let's go in. Are you excited? I'm excited.
I'm excited. I'm probably going to have to ditch my tea, aren't I?
Well, you won't be holding that tea now for far too long. Are we ready, Jeff?
Yeah, pretty much. Just giving the battery a quick blast charge.
Okay.
And then we're ready to go. Right,
So-
We're all live now.
Oh,
We're all ready to
how's it
go.
going, everyone?
So this is Jeff. Jeff's
Hi.
from Solihull Radio, and he's been supporting us for a very long time.
Yeah,
Haven't you?
Really long time. So hopefully we'll have a good evening this evening. I'll video it as well, and you'll be able to see some of the live feeds as we go this evening. Hopefully from one of our cameras. Is that all right?
Fab. Absolutely brilliant, won't it?
Brilliant.
That's exciting.
Have you got that torch?
I have. It's here in my pocket.
You wouldn't believe it
We've
was
got a
alive, would
torch
you?
so we can
You know.
see where we're going. Oh, hang on, is it working? That'd be a good start.
Yeah,
wouldn't
I've got a time. So everyone's set up. You all got your torches, Caleb, and
We got the extra cameras, got the torches. I wondered what was sticking in my back. It just so happens I was leaning against a holly bush.
Well, it's definitely not. Well, right, let's go.
I'm going to leave that on there. Now our hands are free.
Okay. So if we just go in here for a second. Have you got the lights on the? Oh, don't we need that at the moment? Okay, so apparently, the only reason I know this is because I actually couldn't wait to just lie on this bed to see how comfortable it actually was. Not. John did say, yeah, 3 people could get on this.
Really?
Didn't you, John?
I did indeed.
That's
So 3 people. So I'll tell you what, you squidge on. Come on, you get up your end. Right. I'm gonna get in. Kayla.
oh, this is not comfy at all, is it?
You're gonna have to top and tail.
Come on. Right. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So
A bit of a tight squeeze.
this is. You have to hold the legs, and this is how it
Intertwined.
was. Yeah. Could you imagine sleeping like this? Right,
No,
seriously.
this would not be the most comfortable sleep in the
It
slightest.
actually really wouldn't, would it? Now?
No,
I
it'd be
think that's it.
horrible.
It's a little bit claustrophobic, isn't it?
It is.
But you know, if that's how they used to do it, that's how they used to do it, isn't it? And to be fair, I mean, most of them didn't even have a bed, did they? So,
Yeah, our dignity is
you
going
know,
to
welcome to one entity. And it's only going to get worse. So yeah, this is the first section. What we could do, whilst we're waiting for Jeff as well, I'm trying to think, where was the area where I felt that little girl?
Here.
It was here, wasn't it? It was the table. Right.
Yeah.
So if we come through here. Yeah. As soon as I walked into this area, I could smell burning and an image, and the image wasn't nice. I could go into detail, but I don't want to be too morbid, because obviously the point of us being here is to collect as much information as possible.
Yes.
And obviously for you to all talk to us about things that you see and everything else, but it really wasn't pleasant. And this little girl was in a bit of a state, from what I could see. I'm kind of hoping she comes through that, especially on the spirit box.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see.
It would. It'd be
Nice to see, yet sad as well. And the
Very.
interesting thing about walking into this room straight away is you feel a temperature drop in here. I don't know if
And
anybody
it's so
else
warm, isn't it?
noticed.
Yeah.
You feel the
Yeah.
coolness as you walk
Yeah.
into this room. So there's definitely some activity here,
Something here,
presence
isn't there?
that's bringing that temperature down.
Yeah. And I find as well, it has got a bit of an emotional feeling. I don't get overly emotional with spirit, but sometimes I have felt like, oh my God, am I gonna cry? I
Yes.
don't, but you just get that build up of like energy feeling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. You feel that in this room. It's like a trembly. I don't know what it is.
So for me, when I walked into this room, it was energy escaping.
Yeah.
It drained me.
Drained.
of
Was it, this
energy.
was the room that you got
This was
drained in?
exactly
So
the
this was
same
the
room.
then?
And I walked through, and straight away I felt tired. The temperature dropped, and I was like, "There's something in here that's taking that energy from me." So you have to, protect your energies and protect yourself to stop that drain from happening. But there's definitely something about this room.
So that's
here.
interesting in itself, because that was at the point that you was in one area, or you was in here. I'd been in here. I was somewhere upstairs.
And then I came down the back
and then
way.
we both got the same
Yes.
feeling in the same room,
In the same room.
about the same thing.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
It's live.
In itself.
It's live.
You just
it's live
couldn't
and
write
it's
these
happening.
things, could you? Yeah.
But
so-
this room is filled with character, and of course you've got this old furniture here as well. I don't know how old the floor may be, but you've only got to look at the beams and things. This
I
is
think
very
it is. It almost feels like
period.
everything is trapped in the beams, isn't it? It's the actual structure of the building that you feel about. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people say with furniture, you can have haunted furniture, you can have things living inside of. Why not?
One of the things you have to remember is that it's all energy. So whether it's as we are now in our existence, or whether it's on a different plane and spirit that's passed or moved over, it's just different dimensions. But each dimension is energy, and that's what we generally pick up when you're in a site with activity, and particularly
absolutely.
sites that have got lots of history. So furniture, everything works on a vibrational pattern. Which is the law of quantum physics, and also the spiritual world as well. So
Don't get all technical on
yeah. But what we're saying is
Not
it's,
that right.
it's energy. So the thing is that all furniture and
it is.
anything can have a vibrational energy, but it can pick up as well and leave traits.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's a room, isn't it? Yeah, what was that? Is it anybody upstairs?
No, it's not.
I think that was Jeff doing it.
Jeff.
It's me.
That's
Oh,
okay.
Jeff.
Oh, hello, Jeff. Welcome.
Oh, sorry. If I move over here, you can come
Yeah,
in.
just you can come on the live. You can.
Oh,
be
I
on it,
know,
you don't have to hide in the background.
Still alive, sorry.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah. How you doing?
Yeah.
Just a little head peeping through the door, and it's not paranormal.
You could probably tell we was waiting for some direction then from Jeff, thinking, does he want us on the other camera yet?
I know, yeah. Yeah, does it?
No, he's
Okay,
charging,
so-
I think.
Benny, are you okay to continue filming
Yeah,
on
definitely.
that now?
Yeah,
and we'll
definitely.
carry on with this, and hopefully Jeff will set his up in a minute, and
Right.
we'll carry on with the filming.
So what we're going to do with Benny's filming, Claire? What's he going to do now?
Right, well, Benny and Michaela.
Yeah.
Kayla, sorry, don't like Michaela do it. Benny and Kayla are actually going to film us going round from different angles.
Oh, yes, okay.
So
Yeah.
basically, anything that can be caught will be caught tonight.
Lovely.
And what's going to happen then? Jeff as well, obviously, is going to be filming on his super duper professional piece
All
of
singing,
equipment.
all dancing.
All singing,
Yeah.
all dancing. So hopefully that nothing is going to get past us tonight. After tonight, I'm just going to push it forward a little bit. All of this footage is actually going to a producer who is then going to edit this, take all the good bits out, and we will then, after about 6 months it's going to take, because we've got to do 6 different locations, will be put on Prime TV. And at that point then, you can sit and watch everything that we do, hopefully enjoy it to the max with a nice cup of tea in the comfort of your own home, whilst we're in underground tunnels, dungeons.
There's a lot lined up. And the great thing is, you can be a part of the show. So anything that you see while we're walking around, if you pick up the orbs, if you pick up any shadows, any movement, we want you to comment, take a picture of it, add it into the onto the page, and we'll be using that within the footage of the programs that will go out.
I think that's
on
the
Amazon.
difference between what we're going to be doing. We're not just doing this for us, we're doing this for you. Now, watching all of these sort of shows from years ago, it was great and it was good fun, but you weren't allowed to interact. You weren't allowed to be part of the show.
Yeah.
Whereas you're in the show with us, you know, so your names will come up on screen. We'll even give you shout outs. You know, I mean, I know we have quite a few people that on a regular basis watch us. We have Carl, for example.
Hi to the regulars that watch. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, exactly. And you are the people that we rely on for this show. You know, and it's great because they are interacting with us. You know, I'd love to have sat there ages ago with a cup of tea and a packet of biscuits and watched a show and actually be oh, I've just seen something. You know, and it's important. It's really important. So we do hope you enjoy it. And obviously, the more comments that you give and any advice or anything you want us to do, you let us know. And we're there, aren't we?
One of the things that we have found out is that Most Haunted actually filmed here. So Yvette and the team were here and they had a lot of activity while they were here. So we're quite excited as something completely different to be trying to share and experience some of that activity that they experienced all those years ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
How many years ago? I don't know. How long ago
I don't know, I've lost track. I feel like I was watching Most Haunted since I was about that big. I don't know.
How many?
2005.
2005, so 14 years ago.
Wow.
14 years ago. But of course, the great thing about Spirit is that it stays. It's the energy. It stays within the building. So that's what we're. I've already got a sense of already when we've walked around, but we want you to come with us and experience it too.
Okay, so just keep watching. Let's move on. Shall we go? Shall we go in that direction? Yeah?
Lead on.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, John.
Caught on camera.
Yeah.
Caught on camera. Busted. Okay, so here's another room. I'll just quickly pop my torch on, which I don't tend to do very often, but if you have a look, I mean, yes, a lot of this is done for the purpose of the museum, but again, we don't know how original any of the stuff is that's in here, to be honest, do we?
No, and of course it is lovely that it's a museum and you feel the character of a museum, but also the museum just feels like a small place in time. The greater energy of the building is something separate to the museum, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's like it's telling a story, obviously, when you come into the museum, but then when you come in here, you're actually picking up on a story that happened. I mean, I am. What about you are?
Yeah, very, very much.
You pick up on that story, you feel them feelings and them emotions, and yeah, it's bizarre actually.
I'm just wondering, because this is live and we know John's going to be filming, whether Jeff's going to be filming, whether he wants us to go up or whether he wants to come and
I
film
haven't
us.
got a clue.
No, I haven't.
Jeff seems to be in a bit of a world of his own tonight, doesn't he?
I haven't got a clue either. I think his battery needed some extra energy, so he catches all the footage just wandering around.
You get drained with the energies, don't you? Absolutely. Just trying to get a feeling. You just look at the ceilings and not, everything is skewish, isn't it?
It is, and I think that was a thing of its time. It's amazing to think that 2,000 years beforehand, they were building the pyramids with precise precision. But to build a Tudor home 800 years ago, they can't get anything straight at all.
It's a very good point, that is. So it was all that wine, I think, that they used to drink.
Yeah, sounds perfect. So
yeah, okay. So I think what we need to do is, I keep hearing something. That's why I keep going quiet. I'm not going quiet because I don't know
I'll
what
go
to
and
say.
check on John.
I never run
Jeff.
out of things to say. Just keep feeling
I
something.
think we're going to hear some noises up until about 12 anyway because of the pub next
Yeah,
door.
you can hear that. We have got
Yeah, the
noise
pub.
pollution from next door. So if you do hear like someone shout really loud and something like that, we will let you know that it's not paranormal. Unfortunately, but that will die down as the night goes on anyway. It's got such a heavy feeling in here. It's Do any of the mediums on there have they said anything about what they're feeling? Have they picked up anything?
They're always saying someone's behind you.
Here.
Phil heard something behind you as well. So you turned round, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you turned round.
Like actually on the
Just behind you. Just
it feels weird, like really, really suppressive again. I've used that word so many times, but that's how you feel. When you've got them around you, you feel like someone's pushing down on your head.
Very popular with that period in time.
Okay. If you hear anything now, it's just Jeff. He's just having a little chat with Phil. And then what we'll do is once he's in, we'll have a walk round and assess what we're doing.
We started.
Got this feeling.
it's definitely going to be exciting tonight. Anyway,
It is. Yeah, it really
it
is.
feels like it, doesn't it? It feels like
Yeah.
there's. It's going to be fun. We're going to enjoy
Yeah.
it. So
The team's
that's the
here,
main
so we're
thing.
just getting ready to go around the building.
Yeah. And also, just quickly, there is a secret location here that John, the owner, only allows investigators to go into. So even if you come here in the day and you come and visit the museum and have a walk around, you're not allowed in. So it's only the investigators that can go into this secret location. And yeah, it's not the nicest. Let's put it that way. I'm quite excited about that.
Yeah, and that interesting again. We both went up there separately, and I came down and I said, "There's an energy up there that's quite dark
Very
energy
dark, yeah.
up there, and it's quite a pairing energy." So I'm actually looking forward with some apprehension about going up into that room.
Yeah.
But there's been quite a lot of seances done there as well, hasn't there?
Oh, loads of seances have gone on up there. They've got a chair as well, and it's got like a pyramid over the top, hasn't it?
Yes.
And a bell on the top. And apparently, if you sit there for long enough and build your energy, the bell rings. So it'd be interesting to try that out as well later. Yeah, I mean, Benny, to be fair, where's Benny?
He's right here.
Will
So.
you stop
yes.
hiding?
No, I'm hiding.
Ben wants to sit under the bell
I
Yes.
do, yeah.
Yeah.
and see if it rings.
And welcome all the dark spirits.
Well, you've got plenty
Yeah,
of energy
absolutely.
going on, so I'm
Yeah.
sure it's got to ring when it's above you.
Hopefully so.
Well,
Look forward to
Benny's really good at doing lone vigils. He loves doing a lone vigil, and I do think that spirits actually really like Benny, and it's because he has no fear, like whatsoever, of anything. And I think later on, a lone vigil, if you go up there and do
Definitely.
that, I think that would work.
I'm quite excited about it.
Yeah.
Because,
We're going to leave. We're going to leave you in the dark.
Yes.
Shut me up there, lock me in there.
Honestly, you can do anything with him.
Yeah.
Anything. You
Won't
know,
bother
he's
me.
sat with haunted dolls on his
Yeah.
own with his camcorder
Yes.
in a room.
It's all fun.
Nobody apart from a little walkie-talkie.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all you've had, isn't it?
It's all fun.
Yeah.
I enjoy it all.
Fantastic.
If
Fantastic.
anything can harm me, bring it on.
Exactly. So where's Jeff now? What's going on?
He's not here.
He was here, but I think we may have had a technical issue.
Okay,
with
that's
the
fine.
camera, and
Not a problem.
And he disappeared again.
Do you think we should move on?
Yeah,
Live?
let's go
Yeah.
up. Let's take everybody with
Okay.
us.
Come on then. I'm actually not going to put any light on up here, okay?
I'm not a professional photographer, so you can excuse the bum shots.
I have been to the gym twice in 24 hours, so it might be a little bit tighter.
Jesus.
Okay, so Yeah.
So we're in a part of the museum that resembles ship life from the, I don't know when it's supposed to resemble, but I know it's ship life, which is somewhat bizarre for Stratford. But then again, if you think we have got a river going through, was that upstairs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's somebody walking
Walking.
upstairs.
Mm.
Oh, Benny's going.
Yeah.
He's off.
He's off to go and check upstairs.
But there's definitely no one upstairs.
No.
Right, sorry to interrupt, but can you just show everyone these
Yeah.
ladders and show everyone this
This is the secret room.
There's definitely footsteps
There's
there.
definitely
You know when you listen
creaking
outside and you think, is it this outside? But it wasn't, it was direct. Right here.
Yeah.
How's that looking, Benny?
All clear.
All clear? Nobody
Yeah,
up there?
no one up
That's-
here for sure.
Yeah, there's definitely no one up here. Look.
It sounds like
Well, there's
someone
nothing.
walking, doesn't it, up there?
No one's. Well, there's a couple of mannequins, but.
Mannequins, that's
Oh, she's happy anyway. That's all right. There's no one here. There's definitely a bang from up here, wasn't there? Definitely no one here.
all
Cool.
clear, unfortunately.
I know. Right, here we go.
Careful on these stairs, man. They're
I know.
dangerous.
Yeah. Well, you know, at least we'll be on the YouTube bloopers if I decide to go backwards and.
Okay, when you were looking up there a minute ago,
Yeah.
I'm looking at the stairs,
Yeah.
and obviously you'd got that pointing up there. Hadn't got my torch on, and I could have sworn something's just gone past
Across.
there. So as I put my torch on, I literally just caught the tail end of just a line. It wasn't even a shape, it was just a line, and it just went there, gone.
Well, that's
Gone.
interesting because when you took those pictures, when we were taking
Oh, it
photos
was
earlier
there,
on,
wasn't it?
this was the very spot where you got the shadow of a man. Well, we said it was a man. It looked like a man on what we thought was a reflection.
Well, we've got the CCTV. See the blackboard.
Well, hopefully
We've
you've
got
got it on
CCTV
there,
just there. So.
Oh yeah, I can see.
Ah, yes.
Well, let's-
So when we see the team downstairs, they may pick something
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, let's
On
hope
there.
so. Yeah, well, we can ask Danielle. Danielle, did anything go past then? She'll be able to comment now and let us
Yeah.
know if something did. Strange. It was literally just back there. Weird.
Do you know, I've got photos of that bench there. So I haven't had a chance to tell you yet, but where that bench was,
Yeah.
I was setting up the CCTV.
Yeah.
I've turned round and the bench is like that.
Oh,
I don't know what that is because when I was standing over here doing the I done something with this skirt, and Ben was standing over there looking at the witch book.
Yeah.
I thought it was a shadow behind me, black shadow. Yeah.
But that's been pulled out as well.
So,
That,
Right,
see the
Jeff.
Oh.
And that's Jeff. We actually thought that was
Working in
something.
the shadow.
And
Yeah,
that's been
hang on.
pulled out. Have you pulled that out?
Yes,
Oh,
I did.
yeah, okay.
Oh,
Dibble.
okay.
Yeah.
Dibble.
Dibble.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
your head
so
on the beat.
this
No, there's
moved.
one boot
Would
that's
that
on.
have been on the CCTV?
No, because it wasn't plugged in.
Oh,
Oh.
I nearly tripped over it, that's why.
Both of those were us.
no, that's fine, that's fine. Okay,
Look.
so,
But the black shadow, I definitely seen a black shadow over there.
yeah, okay, that's fine.
Right, little bits
we
because his
need-
camera's dies, ain't it?
Okay. So this is a strange room in itself. Okay.
So actually,
Just
where
first-
we got the imagery before was just through
Yeah.
here, wasn't it?
Yeah. And that moved, but that was before you were upstairs. That was before Jeff came up. And that one was moved, but that was Jeff, right?
Well, I was up
Okay,
here
so
on my own.
You was up
so,
here on your own.
yeah.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. And we've just had footsteps upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've
Well,
just
Ben
been
just went
standing
up to
there, and above our head
Yeah.
there was footsteps. Benny's gone up just to double check. Not that
Alright.
anybody would be
In the
there.
secret room, there's only one way up, and that's that stairs there.
Yeah,
so
staircase.
Benny's just been up and checked. Nobody up there, but there was definitely
All clear.
feet.
Yeah.
Footsteps.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is going to be a really interesting one. that
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Really
See, I'm looking
interesting.
forward to going up there.
Yeah,
Actually.
yeah, definitely.
Should we do some calling out here, or do you want to move on and show around a little bit more?
We'll
or-
show a little bit, I think, and then we'll come back on ourselves and we'll get all the energies built and see if we can
Yes,
get any noises.
we're
and-
just taking you around to give you a feel of the building, and so you can feel the character
Yeah,
of it.
Yeah.
especially if there's any mediums on there that you'll be able to pick up things as well, which is
To interact with us,
interesting
which
to
is
interact.
good.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so let's go through to the next bit. Now this is
You-
Sorry. Yeah, thank you.
now this is where we actually got the picture of
Oh, yeah.
the man in here,
Right. Okay.
which I don't actually know how.
No,
There's no
well, we
reference.
went back through everything, didn't we? We checked all of our angles, and there
Yeah.
was no bodies or shapes that could be in the way
Yeah.
that gave the impression of the face and the outline and the body that we saw.
Well, we took
on
two
there.
photos, didn't we? Just to double check that it wasn't glare off some ink and it's nothing, it's just a man there. Yeah, I'm going to come over here and read. You okay?
Yeah, just try not to make any noise.
Oh, no, don't worry,
Yeah,
we
they-
can't do anything about the noise.
It's an old building, so
Yeah.
we do get squeaky floors, which we know when it's us, but the interesting thing is, if it's not us, we also can hear it really clearly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm just looking at that horse.
There's footsteps behind you.
Is that Jeff?
No, he's behind. He's that way.
Oh, it's Jeff.
Which way?
It was that way.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Is that Jeff?
No, Jeff's gone that way.
Just gone behind us. Maybe the CCTV guys heard it.
Shall I just go and ask him? See if I've heard anything. CCTV people. Have you just heard any footsteps coming from up here?
Yeah, we thought it was you.
Really?
No, because we thought it was Jeff, but then I actually realised they couldn't get up here anyway.
That's long here, isn't it?
Yeah, it was no, it weren't us. We was in the other room.
I mean, even we haven't got shoes that make that sort of noise because most of us are wearing trainers. So
Well,
Yeah.
Benny's
So
just
it's
been
gentle
up
on our
into
feet.
that attic because there was footsteps above us in the attic, and he's just been up and double checked, and there's nothing up there either. So I think something's following us round, doesn't it, Phil?
Definitely.
Definitely following us round.
Now we're here. This part, there's a real presence here. The energy here is
Yeah, I
very
just felt something really strong.
is very distinctive. We've set up a movement camera here as well. Obviously it's the main staircase, so that will give us an idea of any activity that's taking place. That's our crew down there that are filming and watching those cameras and making note of any change on the screens or any infrared that's picked up.
It does feel really heavy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It is really heavy
Heavy.
here. That's exactly how I would explain it. It's you can fit.
Is it? Is it gone cold?
But it still feels heavy.
Yeah. Well, that picture of the man in there
Yes.
wearing that's what I see now. Like quite
Quite a character. There was a strength to that posture.
yeah. Because his face as well, it was very
Yeah.
long, very big. You can imagine him being a really big man. like big strong.
Yeah.
But not that nice. I definitely don't get a nice feeling.
Yeah, I would say very,
At all.
very assertive, very dominant.
Someone said lady with grey jacket on.
A lady with a grey jacket.
It follows lady with grey jacket on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. If any names or anything come to you, so I'm looking over there. If any names come to you, just please let us know. We'll shout out and see if we can get some communication with them. Debunked.
It's interesting that they said cold, because I can feel I've gone really, really hot.
Really hot now, the
up
complete
here.
opposite.
The temperature has just gone up.
Considering when we was in the other room downstairs, it just went bang. It just dropped in it completely.
You know, when you said you got a feeling of burning, I've got a feeling of intense heat. here.
Intense heat?
Intense heat.
So it's like the burning all over again, isn't it? It's
I
that
feel
feeling.
like I'm burning.
Yeah.
My face has gone hot, my body's gone hot. I can feel an
Yeah.
intense heat in this
Yeah.
part of the building.
Ronald, early 1800s.
Ronald.
Yeah, early
Okay.
1800s.
All right. Okay. We can shout that out a bit.
Oh, that's the character
Yeah,
from earlier. Oh yeah. So the viewers that are watching, if you can see anything about the building, heat. Is there anything to do with heat? Because
Yeah.
it could be we're in the eaves of the building, but I can
Absolutely.
definitely feel an intense heat and a movement that goes with it.
Yeah. And if you do pick up on, if you want to look into the history of the building or anything else, try and find out that little girl who burnt to death, because she's with me. I can feel her. I don't think she's quite going.
Yeah.
I find that with children. They
Yeah, what do you think
tend to
keeps them here?
stay with me.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit of residual. It's almost like they're still reliving
Yes.
at the moment. They're still reliving their lives.
People say
It's like
it's
she's-
an orb. Big orb.
Is there a
Where
big
is it?
orb
Where
there?
is the orb?
Luke and Sharon said the big orb.
It was just a big orb, but I didn't see it.
We'll have to look back. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably
Sorry.
because what happens is no. If we look back, you'll see it go past. They're so quick, and most of the time we're all looking at so many different things you don't even see. But thank you so much. We will definitely look at that.
And that's definitely the benefit of the camera, because that will pick up things,
Yeah.
particularly if it's behind us
Oh, we've
as
got no
well.
chance.
Because we haven't got eyes in the back of our heads,
Yeah.
so we need your help to pick up any movements.
Yeah.
So
There are a couple of loud bangs.
they're filming the stairs.
Are
Yeah.
they
Shall we?
coming from that
Shall
way?
we
Shall
head
we-
back
yeah,
through?
we'll
There's
head
been
back.
some noise back there.
Okay. And we can shout out Ronald as well, can't we? And see if
And no,
he's.
his name was Ronald that said it.
Oh, his name is Ronald. Sorry, who was the? Oh, sorry. I thought it was a name that picked up on.
Well, I think it was this spot here. So I agree, Claire. If we just try and
Stay
call
here.
for what presence is here.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of footsteps behind me then.
Okay. Benny, Kayla, do
Yeah.
you want to come in and do some energy building with us?
Yeah.
And then we can see if anything happens. We'll be really quiet and just try and see what happens. Okay. Do you want to hold hands? Do you want
Yeah, I
to
don't
not?
mind, yeah. I'll put this down 2 seconds.
So I think if we can be as quiet as possible, see if we can hear any bangs, bumps, anything.
I think we'll definitely, any energy or presence that's still here in this Tudor manor, make yourself known to us. We're here for you.
Yeah.
We want to hear from you. Make some noise, move something, make your presence known to us. We know there's a man here, we know there's a man energy. Show us that presence. Make a noise, move something, poke us, whatever you can do, show us. Let the people at home see.
Something on the left then.
Yeah, I heard to the left.
Was it that?
If you're in there, can you please make your presence known? We're not going to hurt you, we don't mean you any harm, but can you please come into this area and build on our energy? What was that?
Yeah.
Did something touch you then?
I just felt a complete cold all down my neck
Did you?
and
I heard something
Well, at
just
least
as you
somebody's.
jumped.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I heard
Somebody's
lots
coming
of fruits doing it, yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's gone so cold here.
Okay. Right, well, thank you for making your presence known, but can you come closer into the circle? What does it sound like water? There's tapping and everything going on in there.
Hmm.
I heard that. That's what the paper's being moved in.
There's definitely something in here. I can feel it.
Yeah, yeah.
If you actually put your hand in here, you can feel the difference in temperature.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Oh my God, you can.
That is a huge temperature drop, that is.
We should stand in there, kids.
Oh my god, feel that? Ben,
can
get
feel
in.
it, yeah.
Mad?
There's a temperature drop here. You can feel the difference.
It's, yeah.
It's very interesting. Is there any... Right, just, sorry, I'm going to...
It's really, really interesting. Yeah, it's like
Yeah, almost like there's a separation. You can
yeah,
feel
yeah. It's like two. You feel that then? Like a little gust.
just the wind.
Yeah, yeah.
There is an attic up there.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
But
And
is it
there's
open?
Yeah. Cool, it's
Yeah,
going
but
to come...
does it feel any different? That wasn't here a second ago, that wind.
No,
No.
it wasn't. Not when we walked through the first time.
No, it's not cold when
It's
you're...
not that, is it?
Nothing blowing through there.
No. Okay, I think we should do it again. I think we should
Oh,
get this
yeah,
energy
call
back
on this
again,
energy.
because I think this is enough. Did you bring the K2?
I didn't actually, should I go and get it?
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have time, one sec.
Yeah, yeah. Do you mind?
No, not at all. Just
Okay,
okay.
I'll put this on. Yeah, so that's straight over. I mean, for you to even sort of jump like that.
I
Yeah.
literally,
So lots of
it
touch
hit me.
down.
It hit me. Yeah, it hit me.
Yeah.
It was like either somebody touching me. I would say it was more like a cold energy, but
Yeah.
it came all down
Yeah.
the
all down the
side.
side of you.
Oh, gosh.
And that's exactly where all the noises were. But that was a strange sound. It wasn't. It was like a clicking sound, but then you could also hear a water sound in the background,
Yes.
Yeah, like a tap.
like a dripping tap.
Yeah.
Like, so normal noises, you know that the floor's moving.
Yeah, it's your feet.
Yeah.
You know
like-
what that is,
yeah.
but then when you get an actual footstep or something out of the ordinary, you know that it's
We know that's
like
Ben.
being
Yeah.
followed, isn't it?
Alright, people.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Okay, so
Uh-huh.
yes, we're going to attempt the K2. I know we're not going to get too technical today. We're not going to be using like a million different gadgets. But when it comes to temperature and stuff like that, I think we have to show you what we're feeling. And this as well, which I do think is just a brilliant little device. So, oh, it's already on. Way!
Amazing.
Okay, now this is, I'm just going to say, this is brand new. We're on full red here, and I haven't even put it on the floor yet. Okay. Can you see that, yeah? No. Right, spirits, if you're here with us, please, can you walk towards the device? Oh, look at that.
What was that?
That's probably Jen. Oh. Probably or something. I actually don't know. Right, spirits, can you come close again, please? That wasn't Jeff, was it?
And the other side.
Sounded exactly the same as what caused me and Benny to go upstairs.
Yeah.
What was it then?
Yeah, it keeps flickering. I can't believe it was on red a second ago.
Yeah.
And it's like just gone. Right, if there's something in this room with us, can you please make your presence known? We mean you no harm. Just come forward. Use our energy.
We know you're here. We know your energy's here. Do what you did before. Change the temperature. Create some movement.
Oh, my
Thank you
Wow.
very much.
Yeah.
Can you come forward a little bit more and take it up to red for us, please?
What was that?
Could you use our energy and take it up to red, please?
Wow.
Is that Jeff?
I think so.
Jeff, is that you?
I'm really looking forward to getting spirit box.
Don't know if this is. Don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there's definitely movement behind us.
Yeah.
I hope I can hear it.
Can you feel that? You can feel that behind you, Ben, there.
The movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
exactly the same as before.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
hoping you can feel the air difference as well, Ben,
Well, I can
On
feel
my-
it
between
here.
those two
On
rooms.
my hand, like I can feel like a slight breeze coming through the.
Spirit, can you please take the little machine up to red? Can you use your energy and build?
Hear that? There's a bang on the wall.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. There you go. Let's took it up to red.
Did it take it up to red?
Could you do that once more, please? Could you take it up to red for us, please? Just once more, please.
Carry on doing what you did before. Make that bang on the wall. Move something. Show us that you're here.
You
Certainly
hear like a
trying.
child? Was it someone outside?
Could be the poor darling.
Yeah, it's difficult to.
Yeah.
It's difficult to know. There's a noise pollution. See, that's still going.
I know, it's amazing.
Have you?
There's definitely activity
Yeah.
here. And I think that's interesting to see. That's why we've still got movement on there, because the presence is here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
You can feel it. You can the temperature of that room.
Yeah. There is something through there.
There's something in there, isn't
There
there?
is something
Yeah.
in there, definitely.
It stopped.
Actually,
Oh, look on light.
when we relate to that picture,
Oh, sorry, Ben.
the
Yeah.
reflection was back.
Oh,
This
God, it
way.
was back towards
So it
the,
wasn't
the
here.
door.
It was in there.
Yeah, of course
Yeah.
it was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course.
And that's where the lurker stands as well. So you remember earlier on when I said about the lurker? Where this piece of, where this is here, where Benny is,
Yes.
the lurker.
You alright?
Yeah. And he looks through the area. He doesn't go into the area. So I
That's
wonder if
staying in this
is
space. This is his
area.
space.
Yeah.
Got a lot of someone pushing me in because I went like that. Woo.
Did you lose your balance?
Yeah.
Yeah, the floor's really uneven, isn't it?
Yeah. The thing is, you've got to watch this right here because of the being. Look at that, it's gone now.
Yeah, it stopped, hasn't it? What the hell is it?
Because I don't know. There's so much banging up there.
Yeah, someone ought to be like that in.
I'll tell you what we'll do. If we ask a question, we'll bang and see if it bangs back.
Okay.
Shall we?
Yeah. Go for it, Claire.
Okay. I don't want to stand on a creaky bit yet, so let me go out the way. Spirits, if you're up there, I'm going to bang. Can you bang the same back to me, please?
We know there's an energy upstairs. Move something. Bang something. Let us know that you're there. It's gone quiet on us.
It's gone
Yeah.
really quiet all of a sudden.
And
That's just staying on green.
Yeah.
So it's the calm before the storm, isn't it, basically?
dust all over.
It's dust, yeah, that's what I was trying to push it
Yeah.
away. Or just clear bang the ceilings just
Yeah.
going down.
Oh look, went up there and then we'll find
Maybe it's attached to you, Ben, or one of us.
Yeah. What's it with?
Is there anything following me? Anything evil?
Going up.
If you're following Benny, can you take it up to red, please? If you're following Kayla, can you take it up to red, please? If you're following me, can you take it up to red, please? Okay, so I don't think we're actually being followed. I think it's just
No.
the presence of the person that's
Yeah.
around. But then I think it's with wherever we go, because you feel like you're being followed, don't you?
Yeah.
That's the feeling anyway. So
Yeah.
I think wherever we're going to be, it's going to be with
It's
us.
going to be with us.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Oh,
Well, that could have been because the camera cord structured it.
oh, it could be. It could be. Okay.
It's like he's escorting us around his home.
It's like his
It's like
territory.
this is my property.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What are
yeah.
you doing here?
Yeah. Get out.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Do you want us to leave?
Oh. Okay, so if you want us out of your home, can you take that up to red and tell us that you want us out, please? See, it doesn't. I don't,
I feel like spirit
it
likes
doesn't,
us.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, if it's the man that I picked up on earlier, I
Yeah.
think he likes women. So I don't think he's going to want us out in a hurry, to be honest. Okay, should we take these on into
Yeah.
the other room?
Yeah. You're right to hold them too.
Yeah.
Thank
I'm
you.
just going to pop them on the floor. Let's see if there's anything going on.
It's a lot colder or something, isn't it?
Yeah, we're here.
Who's that?
That Jeff back with us.
How's it going?
Right, it's going
Oh,
really
good,
well.
Cool.
I'll have to send footage to you.
Here we are.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
I
Yeah.
reckon it might be a child.
So now it is actually at that level, isn't it?
It's like red as well.
And that is red, like full red. Are you a child? If you're a child, take it up to red, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. If you're the little girl that lives here, can you take it up to red again? I'm not quite sure how my back's going to last like this. Oh, it's moved. No, it's back. No. Okay.
Interestingly, I've got that feeling of heat
Going.
over here now
Have you?
as well. Yeah.
So you feel
Exactly
like
the
you're
same as
burning
what
as
I felt
well?
on the other side. That heat has come back
Yeah.
up again here.
See, that is the strange thing with the hot and cold spots, isn't it? You know, everyone just presumes that everything's cold.
Yeah.
Whereas you can go into an area and you can pick up a spirit, but the complete reverse, you sweat.
Yeah.
And you feel
And that's exactly how I
intense
feel.
heat.
Like there's a heat, there's a stickiness, there's a heaviness to it,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is exactly the same as what I felt on the other side.
other side.
But in the middle, we suddenly got that presence of coldness.
Freezing cold. Yeah, that was a strange feeling, that was. And the footsteps as well. I mean, I can't quite get over these footsteps. Do you think we should call out again and see
Yeah,
if we can
I
get
think
them
I
again?
think definitely.
Does anybody want to have a go at calling out and see if...
You take the lead.
Okay, Spirit, we know you're here. Come and spend some time with us. Show us that you're here. We're here to interact with you. Make some noise. Move something. Give us a smell. Show yourself to us. We know you're here. We've experienced you. We've seen the activity. Show yourself to us. Let us see you collectively. Show us something. Show us that you're really here.
There's like someone standing behind me.
I was just going to say, I've just seen something standing behind you.
I thought it
Sorry, I
was
should have
my
said
back.
it beforehand.
You're
Well,
right.
I
I've
just saw like a figure.
Yeah.
Just got the smell
a
of
head.
meat.
Meat.
Really?
Mm.
Was it like, I know it sounds awful, but was it like flesh?
No, like, well,
What was that? We both looked
Did
at
you-
the exact same time then.
I've seen that.
Hello, if there's somebody in there, can you please come forward?
Oh, no, it's not Jeff because he's over there.
yes,
Can
we
you
can
please
actually.
make that noise again?
Make yourself known to us. If that was you showing yourself to us, thank you. But you need to show us again. You need to show us your presence. We're waiting for you.
My back feels like it's on
Something's
fire
really
now.
painful.
Yeah.
Like someone's just got a
Yeah,
torch.
like
to
falling
my back.
with
Oh,
Yeah.
from my back.
Yeah, definitely.
It was really hot.
Because it's like whilst we're talking and whilst trying to communicate, all of a sudden we'll get that bang or that footstep or that glimmer or something. And then as soon as we communicate,
It moves, it shifts.
yeah, that's exactly it. Spirit.
Interestingly, it's away from us. We haven't had the movement in the middle. On
No,
this
we
occasion
haven't.
like
No,
we had
no,
in the
no.
other
It's
room.
all around. Spirit, if you're here with us, can you please come forward? Touch one of us, bang something.
Come and harm me if you can.
Show yourself to us. You've done it before. Show us again. We're listening for you. We're waiting for you. Show everybody that you exist. This is your chance.
No, something's definitely playing games, isn't there?
Sorry if I was in the way of the camera.
No. Back around so I
Yeah,
can see you.
we're definitely losing. We haven't got the activity here in the room
No.
like we had.
Shall we
there.
try in that one and
Yeah.
see what happens
Let's
there?
go through.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
What's going off already?
Oh, I think that's just because I'm not. Right, okay.
You put these down.
Right. Now in this room, I felt a man before. That sounds really bad, doesn't it? I didn't actually feel a
It
man
wasn't me. I
before.
meant to tell you.
And I felt this was the groper, the backside
Yeah.
sort of
Yes.
groper in this room. And as soon as you come in, I get a headache. Press your headache straight across the front of my head. That's ridiculous out there, by the way.
Yeah.
If you hear anything, big apologise. Big apologies.
There's a pub with a garden that hasn't quite closed yet.
Yeah, not
So
yet.
we're aware of those noises.
Okay. Do you want to call out?
Okay, the presence, the energy, the entity of a man that we've experienced on this upper floor. Make yourself known to us. Show us your presence, show us your energy. We know you're here. Move something, bang something. Make a noise for us. We know you're following us. We know you're here. Come on, make an effort.
So active before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still.
It's very still. Like scarily still.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think it wants to play here, does it?
No, we definitely had activity down that way,
I don't know.
and we both felt something upstairs at some point.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We need to head upstairs and
Get the spirit box.
Okay. Yeah, I do. I think what we need to do is, are we actually taking a little break, or are we continuing? Yeah? What do you want
Was
to
that
do?
nice?
I'll go with the flow. It's
Yeah,
my
that's
first
what I'm
time with you.
thinking.
So.
I just think if we just have a 10-minute little break,
Yeah.
we'll go and get the spirit box, and what we'll do is go upstairs, do a lot of calling out, because up there it's a completely different feel altogether. And then what we'll do is, once we've done up there, we'll be up there for quite a while, is we're going to go, I think we should go and explore that end again.
Again, yeah,
Especially
definitely.
once we've been upstairs, I think it might actually get the energies going again. What do you think?
Yes,
Yeah?
stir it up.
Stir it up. Yeah, definitely. So anyway, thank you. Please don't go away. Okay, we'll only be 10 minutes. Right, just go and get all our equipment. We'll be back. So please come and watch us again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.